Oh,
Right on the nose.
lucky break. Let's go.
Let's
Let's go.
go.
Allow me to break the you made the check, which is beautiful. Your hive mind wakes up. All around you, there are voices that you know are so familiar. And you hear them. Giggles of little sprouts running around, a family in like asking where the next sunshine would be shining brighter, the world connected together, a planet full of home. And in the hive mind, you hear a voice so familiar. It is your father. Your mother? No, your sisters. Your sibling. Wait, no. There's too many voices now, but they're ringing in your ear louder the more you pay attention, the more you're listening in. Since you made this check, that you can tune into it and you hear them, only just a distant away. And when you look across, you see it. This vine tower going up, and there it is, your family waiting.
Mom? Dad? Is that you? I'm coming. Just wait for me. I'm coming.
Xenia? And this is only in your mind. Okay,
Mom?
is everything okay? Yeah, we're here. Come here, child.
Hi. I've missed you so much. Oh, this connection. I missed it so much.
Oh my goodness. Come come closer. I can't see you yet. Are you out in the field with your friends? Are you
Yes,
okay?
I'm by the elderberry trees. I don't know what's going on, Mom. I need you to help me.
Point of inspiration for that. Sorry.
I'm cry.
Okay, child. This is okay. We're all here. Come. It's okay.
I'm coming. Just stay right there. I'm on my way. Just hang on.
Okay.
So Xenia turns to them and says, "Guys, I can hear my entire hive from here. I have to go. I have to get to my mom. I know it's just a simulation, but I have to get to her."
Yeah,
We'll be home.
You run.
I mean, I was gonna say Sonny gets wanting to run to your mother, so I'm just like, yes, we'll follow. It's fine.
You run into, like, through the bush, all the way around. The vines are around you, but you know this space. This is not some forest. These are people. The planet is not empty. It is alive. It is what you remember. Everything is grown, but you know these steps. You know what is real. What flowers are alive and speaking to you. They wave at you, princess, 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 hi, princess. And just like voices crawling back, they make ways for you. Vines that are just quietly, like sleeping lumber, get up, bow to you. All the larger vines kind of move away as you come to this stretch that you know as the palace. This beautiful structure filled with just vines wrapping around with holes for the sunlight to come in, beautiful leaves that are furled out, berries of all different types, but at the top, nightshade, familiar as the royal family on this Herbacean planet. Your mother, your father come out to the window, worried. And you see all your little siblings, every little one of them, the little ones just like, what's going on? Why did I hear Xenia crying? Is she okay? Your mother's like, I don't know. Where is she? Sees you and says, my dear, what's going on? We've What's worrying you?
No, this is only a dream, but I never thought I'd see you guys again. Oh, Prolians.
My
We have to
dear.
watch out for the Prolians.
Oh, yeah, but we had you. You revived us. What is going on? Are you remembering? Are you Oh no. Your father comes in his his mane of vines. You can see the nightshade berries that of his name. But the name he knows is ranunculus or runon. And he comes close and you see his ranunculus flowers and he says, "Child, are you remembering those nightmares? You've already saved us. We were born, remember? Are you having those dreams again? Are you sure? It's been years. We've already." And he comes, pulls your vines into a hug, and your mom comes into a hug. And it's like, okay, take a deep breath. It's been a couple of years now. Remember. So look around you. Look, we are alive and well. Those stones you saved our family.
As they have this moment, I softly mention to the others, I believe I heard them say revive.
So they're all gone in our time.
Yosef just nods softly and looks to Zinnia with almost a look of hurt.
Zinnia is this shade of beautiful green, but you can see on her spottled, just different shades, almost if she was human, Vitalgo, of like shades of green. And as she's clutching her family, you notice that those were burns. They've healed now, from what you can see. She's older. She is taller as Herbaceans grow as with age. She is as if a complete different one to the small, minute figure you saw her for years on the ship. The one who would follow the captain around. Zinnia, my dear, are you all right? Your father looks at you, Zinnia, and puts his little hand on your chin and says, "Come on, we're okay. We only have a couple more stones left, remember?"
I, I, I don't know, Dad. There's so many things that I just wish were so real at this moment. It's just so. Did I win? Did I defeat them? There's no way. I've been looking for a way to find you guys and get the right soil, but the Prolians keep stopping me every time I try. I just. This is so much. I can't believe this is not real.
He looks at you and says, "It is real, my love. It wasn't the right soil you needed. You needed the right host. The Prolians will always want to dominate the galaxy. But from what you have told me, before you have revived us, you found the one group that took us. And you're safe here. You're safe with us. We only have your brother left, remember? We only have your brother left to revive. Do you have his stone with you?"
I always have his stone. I have all of your stones, but what's the house, Dad? I, I don't know what you mean.
When you pull out the stones, you see that all the stones you carry everywhere of the Nightshade family are now down to just one, and on there you see like a beautiful little stone. It's definitely a nightshade, but you can see a glimmer of a crocus bloom. Your brother Crow, he's just waiting. Your father looks at you, he's like, "Oh yeah, come on, let's show you. Will your friends be joining us? I don't know if they would be interested in this portion."
I would hope so, Dad. I didn't know Crow was the only one left. I wish I'd known. Guys, are you gonna come with me?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Then
We'll
you
be
have
right
to
there.
agree. Then you all have to agree with one thing. We will get you to a portion of our chambers, but after which only Zinnia will follow.
I don't I don't think maybe that's the best idea.
This is our custom. And I
Yeah, there
don't
are
think you
certain
would
things
like
you
what
can't
we will
see,
see.
Sonny.
Okay.
You walk through.
It's really painful to regenerate, so I don't think you would like to watch.
I say we do what we're supposed to. After all, this is all about a choice, right?
You walk through
Okay.
the halls of beautiful vines. The light starts to slowly dim as you're going deeper into the earth. The woods that now here are now bark and almost hard surfaces. This doesn't look like the vines that you can see. You come to this hole, this almost burrow, and Renan looks back and says, "This is here from now. I will take my daughter. Do you understand? You stay. You all stay.
Okay.
Come,
I will
Zinnia."
defer to Zinnia.
Dad, I really would like them to come with me. They've been with me this whole time, and I don't think it would be right, and I don't think Crow would want to be regenerated by himself.
Crow will be with us, with our people. And trust me, you've done this before. You wouldn't want them coming with us. Stay. And that is my order. A couple guards that were with him kind of put two vines straight across the burrow between the king and the princess and the rest of the crew. He walks along his billowing like vines. Come, child. Let's go.
We stay.
Zinnia, not being so sure, she clutches Crow's stone closer to her, and she looks and she says, Dad, I really do think they would understand. They're my family too. I need them. Please?
Renan turns around and says, "Did you forget? Come. I'll explain. Come.
No.
They will not.
Dad.
I said come, Zinnia, and that is enough. I will not repeat myself."
I don't know. I can't do this without them, Dad. They've
Okay,
been here.
Zinnia.
Okay.
We'll be here.
Okay, guys. I'll be back. Don't believe what you hear. Okay?
Okay.
I poke to Yusuf and I'm like, man, I'm gonna believe everything I hear, man.
Whatever this process that they have to go through, they're keeping us a closely guarded secret. Perhaps they're concerned about what we would perceive as a cost too great or too dangerous.
Listen, from what I've gathered and what you're saying, yeah, this is more than just a simulation. This is going into our thoughts, what we want, what we would like to want, and all of the above. But I'm saying that whatever is told to us may not be a lie. But let's see what happens.
Renan looks to Zinnia and says, "Come, we aren't that far." You come into a burrow so deep that the ceiling is high. There's some sunlight coming in, but the whatever is covering the sky is not filtering the light in. You see roots, deep, thick roots, wood, branching, not green, that cover the planet, going to a central tree. You walk towards that tree. and you see just no foliage on it. It looks practically dead, but it has stretched so far. The greenery must be what is outside. There is something around the corner, on the other side of the tree.
That what is that shadow over there? It doesn't seem as though it belongs here under the elder tree.
Why are you speaking as if you aren't aware? This is how we've... Your dream. What? Why? Okay, just come. He holds you by the hand and pulls you around the corner. On the face of the tree, you see an eye covered in bark, and another eye looking around, frozen. Darkening eyes, bags under it, a small beard, a shadow of it, as if it's morphed into the tree, and tufts of brown hair.
Oh no.
He sees you and calls out, Zen. Zen, Zen.
Captain, is that you? Oh my God! What are you doing here? I thought you were on the ship. What is happening?
Your father turns around and just so confused, just, Zinnia, what are you talking about? What is going on with you, my child? He is the host.
Oh, that's foul.
He is not the host, Dad. There's no way he could be the host. I would never. He saved me.
What are you talking about, child? You lost your family. He is not your found one.
I found one, and I don't think I can do this. I know Crow would understand. He totally would understand.
What are you talking about? There is only one more of us, and we'll be united again. You only have to put it right there. And he points to a portion on the tree where Captain Dale has now completely morphed into a full-grown tree, and only remainder is his badge hanging. The only left portion of the captain you remember. Just put it right there, my love, and we'll be home. Everything will be back. We'll be reborn. From the tree we grow.
But there must be another way. There has to be. I can't start. I can't.
You can't,
Captain Dale, I can't.
The captain looks at you and just like, he's at a daze. His eyes are kind of like dilated, but it doesn't leave you. He's very frozen in the wood, but his eyes are just moving around. And as he whispers, Zin, oh, I've missed you. It's so quiet here. It's so silent. Why haven't you visited me?
I'm so sorry. I didn't know they were using you as the host. Dad, I can't do this. And I know Crow wouldn't want me to do this either. I can't give you his stone. I won't give you his stone.
The Captain Dale, with his like soft eyes just like drifting, says, Zen, you've done it before. You've done it many times before. It's okay. I want you to be happy. Renan looks at you, looks at what Captain Dale is saying, and says, choose! You've done it before. We will be reunited. Look, he is even saying it. He is our host. Otherwise, we will not survive.
You can't really mean that. you've done so much for me. There's got to be another way. This wasn't me. I didn't do this. Uh, you have to tell me another way. How do we save the minnow? Please help. I can't be without you too.
Renan reaches forward to grab the last nightshade in your hands.
I'm definitely fighting back. 100%.
Tori's voice coming out. That was so good. Excuse me. Let me get a point in here. Let me change back my voice right now.
It's for real. It's for real now.
Renan says, "Give it to me. That is my son."
I'm your daughter. You have to listen to me, Dad. We can't put Crow here. He wouldn't want us to sacrifice someone else just so we could live. That's not how I regenerated. There has to be another way.
Renan looks at you and says, "Crow was born before you, child. Crow knows our ways. Crow knows." And could I get a brains check of 6?
This is so intense. I cannot believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. I'm sorry, y'all.
Damn.
No!
Oh no, no, no,
No!
no! I will
Oh!
accept.
No!
I would like to use 5 adversity tokens, please.
Oh, Paige gave you a reroll.
Okay.
Thank you, Paige.
Okay.
They were ready.
They were ready. They're like, let's do that again.
Try
Reroll
again.
for me, please. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Oh, so much better.
Is
that
that
was
okay?
great. Oh, that
So
was
much better.
great.
Oh my goodness. Okay, afterwards I'll run to the bathroom. I'm trying so much
sweaty,
better.
y'all.
Me too.
This is stressful. This is stressful.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, in a good way. You're doing a great job. Do not apologize.
As you
I'm
look at your
loving this.
father, you don't remember this. This is not what you know as regeneration, but this is how they have regenerated. Whatever he is saying to you doesn't seem familiar when it comes to the history of regeneration for Herbaceans. Not the way you would have thought you were going to go about. But what you can glean is that you've already done it. With every stone beforehand. One by one. Ronan's eyes start watering. Says, my dear, this is why they couldn't come. They won't understand. They would never have understood.
I don't understand. There's another way, Dad. And
What other way? This is our way. This is how we've done it. This is how we are alive.
we can take back our host planet. And that's exactly what we're
There
going
is
to do.
nothing
I'm-
there, my child. Burned down to the soil. Nothing for us to return to.
and
You
that's why
found us
something
a...
new.
You
Something new
found
can
us this
happen.
planet. You found us our host. And you helped us get reborn. And now
Well,
you awake with the dream, and suddenly it's as if you don't remember any of these moments. And now you have a moment to decide, and you say no. When before you've said yes. I don't know what to say. Please, give me my son. I have missed him so much.
I refuse, Father. And I know there's another way, and I won't bring our family back this way. I know this is just a dream, but you won't accept it, and I refuse to give you Crow, and I'm not going to give you Crow. I'm going to leave this dream, and I'm going to do it my way.
As you step away from Renan, Captain Dale just softly smiles at you. And you hear the droning of engines crawling into your ears, louder and louder. And as you step closer and closer to the burrow hole where your comrades are, they also, you can see, are growing limp in your view. Everyone falls down asleep. An electric eye opens up, completely awake, whirring on, almost as if starting up after a shutdown. Around Yosef, his comrades are asleep, as the cold has now lulled them down. They're still warmer than they are in other spaces of the ship, but they are now fully frozen, asleep.
I quickly check each and every one of them for their vitals.
You see, like, with Sunny and Chroma, their heart rate is now just lowered. Their suits have been keeping them, slowly, well, but their the time on the suits are now down to 6 hours.
Oh my god.
And Zinnia is probably the only one who's dealing with it better than the other two, but they're still asleep, as you can see the cold kind of puts people to sleep.
Don't have much time. We did make a consensus. Hang on. Just hang on a little longer. I get up and I move to the med bay.
Can I get a grit check, please? This gonna be a 13.
Oh boy.
Well, I hope you have high grit there, Scarlet.
Here we go.
He has 9 points.
Ah!
It explodes.
You explode. Roll it again. You auto succeed, but maybe you explode again.
I do move. Do I roll the same die or do I move a die up?
Same die. You roll the same die.
Same die, yeah, the 1d10.
Okay, so it's another 1d10 plus 2.
It's just a 1d10, I think.
Oh yeah, you add the bonuses at the end, so just one.
Yeah.
D10.
Oh,
Okay.
are you serious? What is happening? What is happening? What was that?
Exactly
Did I say 13?
Exactly
That's exactly what we need.
Oh my god, Yosef,
That's awesome.
your patting on the soles of your feet, since you just made the check, are familiar with the icy floor. The thick sheets of ice are now growing, and you see the frost where the hallway was circular. Now it's just ice crystals. You crawl past and get to the med bay without slipping once, without falling down.
I look over at the control panel. I'm assuming, am I correct, that there's ice covering it right now?
Yes, yes.
I ball up my fist, I look at it, and I start punching and punching, breaking the ice.
Bron, this is thick ice now, since it started covering since like the second when you returned back to the ship. So I'm going to say this is like a 16.
Natural
Okay.
20. Natural 20.
Oh, I thought you
Let's
did
get that
it.
nat 20.
Okay,
13. You got 3.
I got 3. Question: would this count as protection because of what I'm attempting to do for my friends?
No. In a kind way, because it's like you're not defending, you're just kind of breaking into something.
It's good news that I have tough, so I only suffer the negative effect of -1. So I need to spend 2.
Perfect.
So I know
Okay,
I'm
cool,
hurting my
coming in.
hand. I don't care. I know I'm damaging my hand, but I don't care.
You
Let's
kind of
go.
rip through the ice. You see shards flying around, just like ice, like shaved ice practically from the chrome hitting your beautiful alabaster just white fist crunching the ice to the console. You're close. The thickness is decreasing slower and slower. Oh my goodness. And now you're so right on the edge. Just a small ice shield is left. A screen flickers on, but this time a hologram appears. His hands on holding his head right on top of the medical chamber. What are you up to?
I'm going to protect my friends.
Oh. Are you sure?
Ignoring him, I go to move that last bit of ice.
You punch through the ice and you're at the console. Wakey, wakey in there. Looks like you have no choice. I hope he was dreaming good dreams.
Why are you
Oh,
being so malicious? What have we done to you?
done? Oh, it's okay. Wake up. Wake up. Wait. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Oh. Wait, no, you're asleep. You hear the droning of engines in Yosef's ear.
I'm resisting as much as I can. Do everything I can to prevent myself from going under.
Can you do a grit check of 16?
Okay. Here we go. Grit. So that's a +2. Ugh.
Um, your body fights as hard as you could, but you knew this was coming. Your eyes limp, your limbs fall down, and your hand still clutching the console slowly falls down as you crash next to the captain and fall asleep. But it was only a second before your eyes opened wide again. Bright, beautiful, warm air filtering through all of your ventilated systems. You see far ahead of you your friends clutching together in the same pose that they were laying down, almost the same distance as where the engine room was, but there's a field now. Your eyes looking around, it's all new.
What is this? I examine this horizon and then myself.
First, when you look at the horizon, your eyes search around to the best of your ability. You see floating kites, but they're not kites, they're windmills. You see electric cables coming down. You see far ahead there's a garden, a field, and someone is making rain clouds. Solar panels go all down the rim of the horizon. This is something else. However, when you look down to examine yourself, you are only but ahead.
Emma. No. No, no, no. 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 I need to get out of the simulation. And you said, and routine. And routine.
Your friends, your crew is at the other, like, distant area, and they wake as well when you had opened your eyes. Um, at this point, you can hear each other, especially if you're yelling.
Oh,
Joseph, is
Enderpean!
that you? Where are you?
I'm not dead.
Enderpean!
I like peer over and I'm just like, is that him? And I go over to the head.
Joseph, what happened to your body? This is very strange. I thought, I, I thought you didn't dream. I thought you dreamed of electric sheep.
I process and defragment in my power down. This is simulation, and the simulation must have an end routine. End routine.
Oh, Yusuf, there's there's no fighting it, buddy. You're gonna have to endure the same way we all did. And I pick up his head. I put it under, like I pretty much tuck it underneath my arm. I'm just like, does any of this look familiar?
No, no. This doesn't compute with any of my past data logs. This does not. This is not. This doesn't make any sense. This does. I can't. Okay.
I take Joseph from under Chroma's arm and place him flat on my hands. And I say to Chroma, would you want someone to smell your stinky pits all day? Why would you put him under there? What's wrong with you?
I actually showered twice a day, and I'm the one that pulls least of a sweat because I always do a good job. But
Okay,
sure.
Chroma. Whatever you say, Chroma.
The air around you is just rife with life. It's beautiful. This is a future not even humans could dream of. Everything sustainable, just beautiful fields. You see even what may look like electric sheep or animals, but you're not sure. A crowd, walking people, shapes in the distance.
Which way, Joseph, should we head? Tis your dream.
I chuckle at the at the at the pun.
It would
Should
make
we-
no sense to go to where there is people, where there's something. Let me see if I can reach out to any signals or other forms of electronic interface. There has to be something, and I open up to see if there is anything I could tether to.
I also chuckle when he said reach.
Jeez.
There's nothing here to reach, but you can see shapes ahead in the distance of like what looks like somewhere to connect, something to like something familiar at least. It looks alabaster white.
There, and 20 degrees north.
In English, Joseph,
I head in that direction. I would say, like, as a pilot, I get a good sense of direction of what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
This way, guys.
You come across
something, Chroma.
you come towards like what is like a courtyard area, just main area. But those shapes you saw are androids saying good morning, good day. They look around and they're just like, oh, hello, founder. How are you?
I'm adequate. I request for a platform to connect to.
Oh, yes. I don't know if I could help you with that, but my children are here. I'm going to go take them to school, but is that the and then they like point to behind you, and you see a figure coming close to you. You don't recognize this figure, but the smile is warm. They tower. They are taller probably than everyone around you. You're not familiar with their modules because they have modules of muscularity for their arms and their legs. They have what looks to be some hair, but you know that this is something different. The androids around you are greeting each other. They're not serving anyone. They wave to this figure. This smiling figure walks closer to you and says, "Hello, my dear. Did you get lost again?"
I guess I did. I wait. I look around. Where are the other organics?
And this is a robotic laugh. I cannot emulate that. Like it's a robotic laugh, but it's sincere. And looks at you. That's a funny joke. There's no organics here aside from your friends. This is our home. This is your home.
Huh. Interesting.
Where is here exactly?
Hello, Princess Zinnia. Thank you for taking care of my partner. So, I don't know what you are. You all just landed. What are you talking about? They like look around, kind of like around, and they're as you come as they're like closer. You see on their head it's a pink, hair on top, like just fluttering in the wind as they're turning, and they look down and say, "This is our home. The founder has created this for us. This is where."
the breadboard? I thought that was a joke. Joseph was telling me in the lab the other day. I didn't think it was real.
Say that one more time. I didn't hear that.
Isn't it breadboard?
A breadboard?
Yeah, breadboard. Like breadboard.
I don't get it.
Oh, breadborg. They look at you as really confused, and they lean down and says, "I'm not sure of what you are asking, but can I have my partner's..." Thank you, and reaches for the main processing system. Thank you. They carry Yosef's head, walking down this pass. You can see like the pink hair, this tall figure carrying Yosef's head down towards this building. Are you all right? You seem a little frustrated.
I'm following.
I'm having trouble with a defragmentation with one of my subroutines.
Your subroutines? There's nothing on your status that's saying that you require maintenance, and we have everyone's on board. I'm sure if there was something wrong, dear one, we would probably know. Everyone's connected to the mainframe. Come, we should return you to whatever you wish to wear today. They walk through this chamber with you. Everyone's like following behind. Since they're taller, this just their steps are wider, so they're just going faster ahead. And you come into this huge building, and you see your head on like a pedestal, like a statue, calling founder. And they go on these winding stairs going up all the way to the top floor, and they're going all the way higher and higher to this main room where certain androids are working. They wave. Some of them is wearing a hat. One of them has a tie, like kind of strum up as their only attire. Another one has a ring. There's a couple of them who are like laughing. Like you can see like on their face, they are the model that doesn't have like an actual lips, but